Did not mean to start, but that's okay. Hey, Rebecca. Dogu bomb? Dog you bomb. Raw fury. Okay. This game looks neat. I actually don't really know how it plays at all yet. I'm curious. I've heard I've seen a small discussion of it in a mod channel that I couldn't really avoid, but I didn't read most of it.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
Interesting graphics. Good art style.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
That's a big frickin' mansion.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
What if...
Should my
he's still going.
fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
So my initial reaction is, what if he's doing this to just torment me? He never liked me. He's like, yeah, go fly the room, idiot. And I'm just trapped in this mansion trying to figure this out for the rest of my life. Day 1. That's what I put in my title. I didn't mean it that way. It's... Uh-huh. 50 steppies. What does 50 steppies mean? For 49 steppies. I'm scared to what that means. Am I gonna die from misusing my feet? No? The number's still there? 48. It seems to be based on where, like, what zones I enter. Do I have a map? Call it a day. No. Oh, maybe a day is how many entrance, like, times I change sections. So maybe I'm wasting a lot of my day going this way. Room directory? Uh-oh. Alright, well, oh, game settings. Controls? What do we got? Blueprint menu is tab. Room directory is R. Shift. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Part of me's like, get a notebook kind of thing. I don't know if this is a write things down kind of game. Interesting. Seems important. Oh, I got a steppy counter because of it. Campsite. Do the rules set forth in your Rainicle's will. You are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarter. You may call it at any time. Okay. So I have wandered here for no good reason, it seems like. There's an orchard. Maybe I can go there. It looks like it's locked. And I don't have a code. Okay, I've changed my mind. It's a write things down kind of game. Alright. Okay. Where am I here? This is my game stuff. I want to keep that. So let's jump a few pages here. I'm gonna fold this corner. And yeah, that's actually fine. And then we'll just jump a good amount this way in my book. And we'll start writing here. Okay. Write it down in paint. Oh no. I want to do like handwriting though. I need a tablet to handwrite paint, you know? I know you have one. I was just like... It's just gonna be hand notes, like, there's a door on the road. A wooden door on the road. And then there is an orchard with 4-digit padlock. That's what we know so far. I don't know how to find codes. I can't jump. There's no jump button. In the orchard, I'm seeing a building, a fountain, these smokers, something on the wall, and the wheelbarrow. Nothing else really strikes me as that important. Actually, that might be a second fountain. Actually, that kind of looks like a bottle in the fountain. So that might have like a thing in it. The fountains intrigue me because that's the second fountain I've seen now. And one of them just kind of just not in a place that makes sense. Like, who leaves a fountain out in the woods? Okay. There's also what looks like mines. I can't open. Oh, you win. It's paint time. Where's the edge of my mouse? Hello? There we go. Kind of want it a little bit more like that. Like that. I wish I could, dark mode paint. Do I have an option for that? No? Okay. Bummer. Make a dark background. Fill tool. Yeah. That's a good idea for now. We'll just go like that. So it's not as bright on everybody, including myself. Alright. So right now we're looking at a mansion. This is going to be awful. Because I don't really know the sizing that I'm dealing with yet. So let's start small. And we can work on it later. But I came out... Oh, there's so much going on though. But there's like a door here that went into this area like this. Like kind of like that. And this is the orchard. Nice tree. There's some fancy fucking door here. Those might be like some sort of mines. And then I saw a door in wood kind of over here. I don't know what that was. Let's draw a little tent, I guess, over here. Sure. Made a fountain over here somewhere. And there was a fountain over here somewhere as well. My fountains are shit. Alright. That's what I've seen so far. It's not exactly a great representation of the space, but there's also a door over here. But this kind of looks like the way into the area, so I think that's not exactly a place worth checking. Yeah, so my step counter seems to be going down every time I change rooms, so that's probably how long my day lasts. And there's nothing I can do about that. There's another fountain here, too. Very curious. It's fine. This isn't ideal, but it's fine. I'll work about this in a second. So we go down here. This is all still in the ground. There's another wooden door, so just go like this or something for now. We have a wooden door here. Very strange. Another fountain. Dude, what the fuck? This place is insanely big. Oh. It just goes like this. Another fountain here-ish. And there's a fountain here-ish as well. Well, technically it was just on the outside of that, but whatever. And then there's this weird platform, right? That's not... Damn it. It's not doing anything. So that's what we see so far. So this is going to be potentially worth investigating. What do we got here? Some sort of tunnel. I'm assuming there's no enemies in this game. I better not get fucking jump scared. Some lights I could light, but aside from that, this is just boxes I can't get by, and it's kind of a dead end. Don't know how interacting in this game is supposed to work. I feel like my look sensitivity could go up a little bit. So let me take this up a little. Okay, that feels a little better. All right. Running into a lot of fountains. There's one, was it just on the outside of that? Okay. Made birds. This fountain has like marks on it, but I don't think they matter. These stones kind of look like they could be rotated. But right now I'm not going to think about that. There's a door over here. Alright, well, I'm not a moron. This is where I just reach over and unlatch the door, right? Okay, turns out I'm a moron. Alright, so locked door. Locked door. Let me just draw this line over here. And we'll just do a little... And we'll just give it a little key looking drawing here. Excellent work. It looks beautiful. You like my tree? It's part of the apple orchard. So I've got technically I think this is over here. I kind of want to, like, you know what? I think I can, so I'm just going to. I want to pull this up. And I want to add. I'm gonna redo this section right here just because it's not entirely accurate. Actually, this line's probably gonna stay, and it's gonna be like this. It goes off to nowhere. And the fountain was here. And then this kind of connected to here. I'm just going to give it a dotted line because there's no actual, like, stopping you. Actually, you know what? Door. We'll call it a door. There we go. Because there seems to be a fountain in every zone. So that seems important. Currently. I might literally open a second paint. Let me save this. I might open a second paint that's literally just the indoor, so that I can work with 2 different paints at a time. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a folder on my desktop for this. That seems to be how I run most of my stream stuff. Exterior. That is not how to spell exterior. There we go. Want to do pen and paper? Do that? Nah. Paint's going to work out. I think pen and paper's for notes. And then I'll be doing drawing just because, like, this is going to help me a lot just because I need a layout. There's been a lot going on layout-wise. All right, let's take our first step inside. Oh, well, I guess I started in here, but... None of this is interactable. Can I crouch? No. Okay. Can't put my hat on this thing. Some chairs. Some playing cards and pictures. Interesting. Ace of spades, and I think that's a queen. Queen of diamonds. Oh, there's like starting stuff to like get me going that I probably could have clicked on at the very start of the game. Searching the estate can be as exhausting. Every time you enter a room, you will lose a foot. I should probably call this something else. You'll lose some steps. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired of searching the manor and must call it a day. That makes sense. I'm following. Yo, the timer is actually timing. It is currently 10:05. I wonder if I could just sit here and let this clock go a whole day. Like, what happens? Because time runs out if I do too many rooms, but what if I sit still forever? What happens to the clock? Based on the speed that this goes at, a minute is like... maybe 5 minutes in this, something like that. So that would take so long. Be like a half day of leaving the game running. Nothing fancy in the reflection on the floor, although it is kind of cool how shiny it is. All right, let's read our envelope. Open only in the event of my death. Welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of my bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. Seems like he's not trying to make me go insane living in here. With that said, there are a few ground rules to this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on successes of your previous days. That's weird. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same as the rooms you find tomorrow. Oh, shit. My notes might not matter. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair. Neat. Blueprint? What are you? You found the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. Oh! Okay, I was looking for something like this. I like it. Alright. Indoor notes, not as important currently. I am going to make note of this, though. Ace of spades and the queen of diamonds. Hopefully that doesn't change by tomorrow. If they change by tomorrow, it'll kind of tell me that it matters. Nothing else here seems too relevant. So let's open a door, I suppose. Select a room to draft. Hallway, closet, or bedroom. If we go into the bedroom, we get back steps. If we go into a closet, we get some items. If we go into a hallway, it looks like we get more door options. I think I kind of want a closet. Let's get some items and see what that means for us. Got a coin purse. Each time you collect $3, an additional $1 in interest. Okay, so this is like a roguelike item mod, I guess. So I'm gaining 30%, 33% more cash. I don't know what cash is going to be used for in this game, but neato. And we get a die. Ivory die. While drafting, you may use the die to roll for new floor plans. Okay. Feel like this is the extent of this room. Interesting. So I think I might have to be careful about how I utilize my room space. Let's count it here. This is 25 rooms. That's another 20, so that's 45 rooms in this house. And then I'm assuming going north of this is the 46th. But I don't really know for sure. What about this one? A guest bedroom with tons of steps, a parlor that has a puzzle piece, or a corridor, which is always left unlocked. What does that mean? Kind of want to check out this parlor. It looks like it has an extra door on it. And this puzzle piece means something, so I'm intrigued. What that means for me. Wind up key, come out of the parlor game. Okay, so there's a puzzle in here to solve, I guess. Dear Herbert, It was a great honor receiving an invitation to dine with you at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we've been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that your wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual loves of games and puzzles. I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write the particulars of the game when I found the time, and I had included this letter all the details you need to share with the guests, so you'd be inclined to play the game. Okay. There will always be at least one box which displays the only true statements. So one box always tells the truth, one box always lies, and one box has a prize within, the others are empty. So one box tells the truth, one box lies, third box question mark, and one of them has to have something in it. Okay. Ah. The boxes, I see. Is there anything else in this room to take a note of? Keys. Car keys. Just car keys. Simply car keys. The statement on the white box is true. There is a second wind-up key in this room. This box and the white box are both empty. Hold on a second. I've played Mimic Logic, so I should be good at these boxes. Yeah, it's Mimic. There will always be at least one that tells the truth. There will always be at least one. So I just assumed it was saying one. So that's not helpful in the sense that if you're lying, then you're lying, and then this one has the thingy in it. If you're telling the truth, then you're telling the truth, then you're lying, and it's in one of these two, and we don't know which. So I'm currently inclined to open the blue box, but I'm going to double check for a wind-up key, I suppose. I get the sense that there's only one, though, unless they have decided to hide things really well in this game to really mess with you. I can't crouch to look under things, though. I can't jump. And so they have pretty limited access to where they can hide some stuff in this. They can't get like ultra creative and bury it somewhere. Yeah, I'm not seeing. All right, I'm going to go with it's this box then. I got 2 gems. That was the success, right? Because only one box has a prize. Yep. All right, so I got 2 gemstones. I don't know what they mean. Can I click on them and find out? Ah. Can be used while drafting to pay for special floor plans. Okay. What's the money? Can be used in shop rooms found on the estate to purchase goods and stuff. Okay, so this is kind of really roguelike-y. I kind of like the concept of this. Can be used to unlock doors you find in the house. The only car left in the estate should be in the garage. Okay. Next door. Spare room, lavatory, corridor. I don't know why I'd want a lavatory. That doesn't seem to be indicating a reward. It is a colored room and it's red. I don't know if that matters. And I also don't understand the difference here. I'm just going to go with the corridor. See what we're dealing with the corridor. Nothing too special in here. I get a key. Ooh, the storeroom is massive value. Hold on. Can I check my map? I can. So right now, this hallway, if I take, oh god, I'm making a big hole over here. I don't know if I need to like have access to every room in the entire building, or if I just need to make it to the end. I kind of like this one though. Dollar. Key. Gem. Little shoebox diorama. I don't think there's anything else in here, unless there's a little blue bird. Unless there's a little blue bird. Why is there a little blue bird? Interesting. It's interactable, but it might just be flavor stuff. Alright. It would appear... Oh, this is bad for me, though. Because now I have to walk all the way back that hallway, and I lose a lot of steps. I see. So... Currently, going straight is probably the best option. I bet... What happens if I do this and I just lock myself in? Can I rotate a room? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, let's go with the spare room. Get myself through to the other side. Nursery whenever you draft a bedroom. This is a good one, but if I pick it, I'm trapped, so. The den is nice, but... And I kind of have to pick it, so. What happens when there's a door going nowhere? Oh, it just gets that look to it? Okay. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Gemstone. Not learning a whole lot yet. I really like these clocks. This is a very odd game. Okay. This bedroom has a second door, so that's kind of nice. This pantry room is $4. Kind of want to go pantry here. I don't think I can realistically expect to... Oh, the apple gave me movement. I don't think I can realistically expect to put every room in the entire map. Don't think that's a thing that happens. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 oranges, 5 bananas. I read those in not the order that they're listed, which is odd. The enclosed amount should be cover the expenses. Please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if that means there's 5 apples, oranges, and bananas throughout the game per, like, day or something. Alright, well, if I don't pick the courtyard, I'm trapped. It does have a gem requirement, but I have plenty, so I'm probably just going to take this one. Well, that's kind of cool. Trunk is locked. I do have a key. Sure, why not? Tons of money. Oh my lord. I'm rich. I have $20. Uh-oh. No, never mind. What's up?
In 30 minutes, can you check?
Yeah. Where am I right now? This way doesn't seem like it'll be that beneficial. Whoa, what is this? Also, 1 star each time you've drafted an observatory. Whenever you enter chapel, lose $1. Kind of like the observatory. The problem is this is going to be a dead end no matter what I pick. The chapel could let me go one direction, but I kind of like this one. I don't know what the star thingy means, so let's go figure it out, shall we? Ooh, fancy. Why do you have like a photo of a grandfather clock? Fixed stars. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects accompany the appearance of each one. So I'm guessing stars are like a boost, and I can learn about which ones are what and how they affect me. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible. Sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, A Solid Base of Astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, +1 gold. The twins. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Slice, 3 steps. Diamond is a gem. The cross is rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Apples are extra delicious. Extra key. 5 gems. Drax is the dead. Dead end rooms are more common. Eesh. Everything is 50% off. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers. Interesting. Wait, hold on. There were numbers on these. Like a cost. Oh, it's number of stars, I guess. Yeah. So I've gained a star, which theoretically means I can only get a gold. I don't want to use this and lose my star currently. I don't really understand what this is doing. Can't seem to go any further that way. Well, alright. I would assume... Oh. Don't want a gold right now. I'm just gonna move on. This door. I need food for sale. Okay. I need some extra rooms here. This one's probably the best. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. What the hell does that mean? This one's the best for me anyways for the door access, but like, what the fuck? What is rank 8? I'm gonna pick it. Oh, here we go. Courtyard rank 4. Oh, is like rank 8 up here. Maybe that's what rank means. So if I can get all the way up here, suddenly there's this place has a meal and I can get more steps, but like going backwards to this room would cost me a lot of steps to begin with. So I don't know what a meal consists of. Interesting. All right. Having this turn into a dead end isn't the end of the world. So what do we get? Ooh, 10 steps maybe. Boom. It's kind of big. Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in this house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles. Appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Okay. What's this? Keycard opens electronically powered security doors. I don't think I can take things outside, so I don't think I can use that on the mines door that I saw. There's a basketball in here. A little doggy on a box. There's a boat. Interesting. Okay. Moving on. Let's see. Well, it's gonna be the bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. That essentially means it's a free room entry. Like these 2 connected rooms will be free to move through. I don't think you can abuse it for extra steps. Items for sale. I do have a lot of money. Let's go find out what items I can buy. What the fuck? There's a trash can. There's a shop-like thing. Holy shit. With commissary will be closed from day 12 to 16. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff, or live out, sorry, will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at a morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals of this state. The 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Miss Babbage. Terminal password. It looks scratched out, and it's hard to read, but that looks like an S-H-A, or is that a W? Can't zoom in. Can't enhance. Darn it. Without. What the hell does that mean? Some arcade machine that doesn't seem to be playable. Okay. 2 days only. Day 20 and 21 are 50% off. Alright, let's shop. 3 gems. Nope, sorry. 1 gem is $1. It looks like they have 5 of them. A salt shaker. Why? What do you mean a salt shaker? A sledgehammer. I'm assuming that lets you open a wall where you want it. And a metal detector. I don't know what those do. I have a lot of money. I might buy a gem just so that I have more than one for the future. And then maybe a sledgehammer. Could technically buy also the metal detector. I really don't know what it does. But like, I can't go back through every room metal detecting because I'll run out of steps. So I don't really understand the benefits of a metal detector. Maybe I'm going to be finding a lot of items somehow. I just don't understand its purpose. There doesn't seem to be a way to check. I'm going to buy a gem. And I'm going to buy the sledgehammer. Shatter padlocks, unlock trunks. Oh. Sure, why not? I'll buy it with. Greater chance of finding money and keys. Okay, that sounds actually quite useful. I'm glad I bought that. Locked. What do you mean locked? You can't. What? Oh, hold on a second. That's not. Hello? Uh-oh. But what the fuck do I do now? I guess I just lose and I go back. I don't know what that means for me. I don't think there were any locks left for me to break open. So I think I'm just fucked. Well, that's a bummer. I guess I'm owned. Yeah, I'm just owned. Okay. I hope me getting owned like that doesn't, like, does my money stay, or like how's this gonna, well, I guess I shouldn't ask questions because I'm not asking. I guess I'll find out. Very odd. Well, let's see if I can break this door open. No. I'm just gonna try to use the stuff that I have to interact with things, I suppose. I don't think it'll work because I'm not allowed to take things out, right? So don't see how this will help me, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Hey, Whiskers. I can't. Oh, I can redraft rooms with my gems or my die reroll, but the problem was I got, like, I think it's for when you're making the next room, right? Because the option's there. I don't think I can do it because this door got locked and I can't even go through it anymore. So I think I screwed myself. Well, not screwed myself. I think I got unlucky. If I didn't open the trunk that I found in this courtyard, I think it was, I could have sledgehammered it open instead, and I would have had a key that probably would have let me continue. So I think lesson learned here is to keep a key for a door. I thought I was going to find a few more keys, so I just didn't, like, bother. But that's on me. So I'm just going to run all the way to the doors that I was looking at and see if I can do anything with them. Probably not, but... I get the sense that the outside is mostly cosmetic. Although there was a keypad on one of them, so maybe not. I'm very curious about that. So this is a door that I can't interact with. Padlocks. The orchard had a padlock, so I should be able to break open the orchard if it lets me. I was also told not to bring stuff outside, so we'll see. I don't see... I never saw a key card on this, but it looks like an electronic door. Can't do anything. Alright, so we're just going to try to smash the padlock on the orchard, I guess. And if that doesn't work, we're going to call it a day and start another one. This way. Curse Mashy. Okay, well, it doesn't seem to let me. Kablamo? Kablamo. Alright, well, alright, so I've put blue by rotating it. Damn, that wasn't the answer. Alright. Let's go take a nap. Tomorrow you'll awake to find the rooms in this state different as well as your inventory has been reset. Okay. Feel like I've been sufficiently owned on this round. Let's try again. Day 2. "14 rooms, rank 5, 33 steps. Items found 4. Cool. Small cottage. Alright. Save and continue. I didn't learn a whole lot, if I'm being honest. Ah, my paint. Day 2. Okay, so what I learned is running out that way has no purpose. So... these appear to be the same. Alright. I have no items again. I have 1 star, though. The star has kept with me. Intriguing. I can play another parlor game with my boxes. It has a direction of door that I like as well. So I think parlor is the best option here. Get my key. Just making sure that these are all correct still. There are no car keys this time. I only see the 1 wind-up key again. I don't know how different these rooms are each time, so I'm just gonna give it a look around every time. This box is the middle box. Well, no. Gems are in the middle box, maybe. This box is the middle box. Okay. So this one's the only one that could possibly be telling the truth. I will take my 2 gems. Ooh, this pantry is... what is a breaker box? Good effort there, boxes. I like the pantry for what it's doing to my layout, but I don't know what a breaker box is, and I'm curious if that is something I want. I haven't seen a breaker box yet. I also don't know what the room colors... oh, wait, I still have my... oh, no, I just got those. Never mind. Dumb. $4 is nice. I'm curious what the breaker is. I'm gonna find out. The puzzle worthy of Lord Sinclair. Yeah, let's go find out what this is. What in the fuck? What in the hell does any of this mean? Yeah, I'm gonna leave all that to on for now. I don't really know what I'm doing with that. Next up. A den is really useful in this current setup, so we're definitely picking that one. I like the look of it and the idea of it so far. I've read complaints, but I'm going to ignore them for now. I already have access to that room, so I think this corridor is probably the better option here. I'm going to do this one first, because I don't mind this being a dead end, because I have other futures. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. That's pretty good. Or I could use this to keep wiggling around out here. This is like a nice booster for the future. But it costs a gem. Bedrooms aren't the worst, though. But I didn't run out of steps last time, so I think we're just going to take this for more room options at the moment. I should actually be investigating these rooms a little bit, because they can have loot in them. Greetings from Reddington. Painting of lady. Well, picture, not painting. Could be a painting. I don't really know. Can't tell the medium of which it was made on. Alright. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Oh boy. These are some really good options. I don't think I care too much about this one, but it does let me have another option to getting to the rank 3. This, however, gives me a key that I might need. I think I'm just going to accept a dead end here, get the loot, and be happy with it. Is there still a little bluebird? There is still a little bluebird. Hello, bluebird. Alright, I'm going to lose some steps here. But, oh yeah, I picked a bedroom, so we're actually not going to lose that many. Just by heading back through here doesn't hurt me. Cool. That wasn't so bad. Now we enter this room for the first time. We can pick our gem up. Check if there's anything else in here. Doesn't look like it. Alright. So let's go look at this room just to fill it in, I suppose. So really it's 10 steps, $4, or another door. Well, it's really 8 steps, because I'd immediately have to walk in and walk out. So I'd be at 51. I just don't see me needing that many. So it's really $4 or an extra door. I'm going to go with the extra door. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. What's the West Wing? Over here? Or do you mean left side of a panel? Like, what the hell does that mean? What does it mean? 2 items in my closet, and I'm down to 1 door left with a minimal chance of getting to go forwards. I literally don't know what this room is for. Haven't figured it out yet. Never picked it. It's red. I don't know if that means something good. And then I can just continue. So I'm going to go just continue. I wonder if I can back out of a door selection and do another door first. Like, if I didn't like that one, I was like, oh, let me check. Can I just go back? No, I can't. All right, I have to draft it once I've seen it. Okay, view inventory of all items currently in the house. That sounds really good. Food for sale. I kind of want this one. Whoa. What is happening? What the fuck? Getting a cutscene seems important. Streamer finder. I'm working on it. Currently encountering a cutscene. You haven't found the room yet? This is my second day in game. My first one, I only got 14 rooms, got key doored, and had to leave. Yeah, I'm thinking about taking notes. I have some written down on paper, but I don't think they're actually gonna matter. There's me. Wait. Oh, it's on a delay. Okay, I was like, wait, that kid's not pointing at the screen. What the fuck? And then he pointed at the screen, so it's all cool. Blue memo's true, let red memo's lies. What the fuck do you mean by that? Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required. Okay. So there's access levers you have to pull to open the antechamber. It's not just a room you get to win. Interesting. This is the second time I've seen this paper in a room. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to figure out what that means. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay, so keys more north. Keys more north. Basically never open a chest is what I'm getting the sense of. Which is not a good sign. That can't be true. Why can't I use my microwave? Alright. So I'm understanding the concept. Red bad, blue good. There's a buttony thing here that I don't know what to do with yet. There's a drink of graininess that probably isn't healthy. And we got some screens. So I guess I'm going to click this. It's going to tell me where items are in rooms or something. Press enter. View estate, inventory, keycard system, log into network. What do you mean log into network? Oh, terminal password. Oh, okay, okay. Keycard system is currently operational. Offline mode locked. Change offline mode. Set security level. What does this mean? The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. Example, you should expect to see 1 to 2 with low and 5 to 6 with high. Why would I ever set this upwards? Is this like a difficulty setting of the game, or is this? I'm setting it to low. Like I don't. That's weird. This mode determines the default setting of a security doors will be set to. Do you want an actual reason? If I'm just gonna find it out at some point, no. But if it's like how the game runs settings, if it's like easy mode or not, maybe. I don't know. I guess I'll just play and find out. It's kind of confusing right now. I think logically, No. I feel like my only instinct right now is having more of them will mean, oh, so I guess maybe more key cards is less regular keys. Potentially. Alternatively, it could make you find more. It is correct, okay. This mode determines the default setting of security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout. Huh? As a general safety room, offline mode should be set to unlocked. Why would I not? Power is lost. Yeah, why wouldn't I? I have a key right now, so maybe low is bad though. But I don't have key cards either. I'm gonna leave it on medium. Just because I have only one key right now and no key cards. I don't know. It's fine. Alright. No, I wasn't done though. Still wanted to investigate this. Currently available. I'm not missing anything. And then there's a network password which looks like it starts with an S. I guess I'm gonna try to record this. Terminal password. Kind of looks like an SWA. Can't tell for sure. I'm gonna zoom in on that. My eyeballs. Is that an I? I can't tell. Could be an SIVA. Kind of ends in an N. It looks like an NU, but then there's like a weird scritchy line next to the U that makes me not sure it's a U. I don't know if I'm supposed to learn this now or if I have to find it later. I'm just gonna, you know what, here's what I'll do. Take my shitty MS Paint time. Oh no, give me that. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. And this can go hang out right over here. My MS Paint of stuff that probably won't ever matter. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we're going this way. Commissary. I don't have money yet. Oh, these are not great options, though. Commissary at least sends me forwards. But 2 items. Oh, I'm just so scared to pick this one and then get locked in the spare room. Having an extra door could be huge. Oh, man. I'm going to go with this for now. So then wait. The commissary will be closed from 12 to 16, but that's a red card, so it's fake. The with and without pictures are changing on me too. That's intriguing. I don't know what that means. That's really intriguing. I haven't learned what that means yet, but I'm sure it'll mean something. Are you a locked door? No. +1 each time you drafted the observatory. I could get myself a star. It's the same thing as this, but this comes with $4. And then, hold on. Oh, I can't back out of this. Shit. I should have... I don't know if the options in the shop change every time. This costs a gem, though, and I don't really want to spend a gem right now. Do your shop options ever change? A shovel? I bet that's for that dig spot thingy I saw in the previous housing. Five oranges. Alright, not ideal again. I kind of want to pick this just to see what it is, because I've never seen this room. It's red, though. And the last time I saw a red room was the chapel, which was like a bad room. So it could just be like, this is the bad room, you screwed yourself. I'll pick it, though. I've got plenty of steps. I'm just going to learn what the hell this is for. If I should just never pick it. It's currently feeling like I never pick it. It would appear you should never pick the laboratory. It's got paintings. I don't know if those matter. Yeah. I don't see anything in here. Okay. Lesson learned, I suppose. Red room bad, theoretically. I'm $1 short of my shovel. I could buy a salt shaker. I don't know what that does yet. Whenever you eat food and gain a step, gain an extra step. Well, that would have been great to purchase, although I needed the money for it. So I could have bought the money, bought this, then gone back, and then I would have lost more steps than I would have gained, so whatever. Alright, so we gotta go down, left, left, straight. Alright. So we're out of doors. If I don't get a good one. A key is always good. The courtyard, I don't know why I'd want. So let's just get ourselves a key. There it is. So we're up to 2 keys, which makes me think I wish that security setting was set to low now. Unless... Oh, it's a coupon box. What does this do? Save $1 on each purchase you make. Neat. What are you? As you continue on your venture, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, a scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal would be provided. Yeah, Shadow, why don't you write your notes down? I'm not 100% sure what is worth writing down yet. I'm sure I'll learn that as time goes on. How far back was security? 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it on. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd lose 8 steps to go back to security. I think it's worth it. It's unfortunate, but wait. What was offline mode? Wouldn't that mean I want my security level set to high? Because then I could go back to the utility closet and turn the power off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything goes off. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm down to 21 steps if I do that, but then there's no power left. And, okay, I think I'm going to try this. This seems like a strat that could work out for me. Might be stupid. but I want to give it a shot. Okay. Keycard entry system off. That might be all I need to do. I don't know what these are. Maybe I just leave that off because it's a keycard entry system. Powering that off should be all keycards. So I'm going to pretend that's all I need to do for my plan. And then we're going to make our way back. Which I believe is this way. So we're down a lot of steps. That cost us a lot. But I do have 2 keys, and all key cards should no longer matter. Theoretically. Well, only one of these lets me continue, so we're going to have to pick that. Dog food. I don't have any money. What's a morning room? That's neato. Okay, well, I believe that's all I can do in here. Yup. Alright. Dark room. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. That's kind of funny. Or a courtroom. Damn, if I do the courtyard, I'm out of gems. I think I just take the dark room. Spooky. Spooky room. Nothing really in it from what I can tell. So we got 2 room options here. So, I have a feeling this one's going to be worth it, you know? I got a lot of steps. That's a pretty good payoff, to be honest. And I got a new gem for it. So that was a good blind pick. And now, unfortunately, I'm out of keys. I did set the security systems to high, so I shouldn't be running into too many key doors, you know? 2 gems. I haven't seen that yet. I might just pay for it because I'm really curious what that is. But then I'm out of everything. I'm in. Ooh, 2 gem is a 4-way. Okay. That might have saved my run, though, so. Could have saved me. 2 items, or a courtyard that I can't afford, or a chapel that's going to cost me money. The chapel's really not doing a whole lot. I think I'm going to go for the items. I'm kind of in a bad spot right now. Ooh, that key is huge. Let's double check there's nothing else in here. Okay. Okay. Well, only one of these is possibly useful. Oh no, I'm just trapped. I lose. I lose! That's a bummer. I have been owned by picking the closet. Damn. Well, I'm gonna pick this one. Just to look at it. See if there's like loot easily thrown around or notes or something that we're looking at. I haven't seen this room yet. Nope. Literally nothing. Just me trapped. It's a pretty good room though. I built a nice mansion. 20 rooms total. Bummer. All right, I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back. Well, this didn't go well for me, but I have some steps. So let me just run around. See if I've learned anything. Yeah, what does this fridge have on it? Nothing. This doesn't change. Is there any other notes I missed somewhere? I have enough steps to be able to visit all my rooms again, basically. Actually, that's not true, because I have to backtrap in some cases, and that'll kill me off. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be... Oh, it's a red card, so that's actually not true. That is good. Now I don't have to think about what the fuck a West Wing is. I was really hoping that power idea I had with the security room was going to make a difference, but we didn't even run into an instance of that, so just had no purpose in the long run. I've yet to figure out if this game has like secrets. Sure it does. I guess I'm gonna stare at the security password real quick and see if I can solve it. Terminal password. Alright. So. Let's see. There's clearly an S right here. Let me cut this back a bit here. So this is an S. This is an N. This kind of looks like an O. This kind of looks like a U. I'm trying to see. This kind of looks like it could be an IV or a W. I think it might be a W. It could be an IV. I think it's a W. Trying to see here what I'm looking at. Could that also be an H? I'm being tricked by... I can't tell. This could actually be more than just those options. This looks like an A, but I'm not... could be really anything. Is it just Swanson? With a U at the end for some reason? Kind of what it looks like. Incorrect. Alright. Caps lock kind of mattered, I'm noticing. Let me undo that and just do this. They did have a capital and not capital. This looks like an S to me, so I think this is an S. This could be a 0. It's like a bit of a line. I think it's just an O, though. It said terminal password. We don't... This could also be not a U. It could be an O. Looks more like a U to me. Because you got that U shape right here. N-O-S. I can't tell what this is. This is the hardest part to read right here. There seems to be 3 letters here, here, and here that I'm not sure what they are. I think this is a W still. Kind of can see that. Pretty sure this is an A. And this, I could see this being a lot of different letters, but to me it looks like there's an N right here. But this wasn't correct. Is this a G? Swan song? Hold the phone. Oh shit! What does that mean? What? Okay. Swan song. What is this going to tell me? Is this just like data transfers? Is this just going to be like flavor stuff? Punch in, punch out? Special orders? Oh my god, there's just so much to think about. I don't know what the hell this is going to be. Ooh. Yo. What? Oh my god. Man, I don't know what half of these do. The sledgehammer seemed really important for not having to deal with certain things, but I don't think that's going to change my keys situation. It will help me with trunks, which gave me a lot of money. Brass compass. Man, I don't know what these mean. What would I like to order? Magnifying glass. Running shoes, shovel, a sleeping mask. So sleeping mask sounds like it's a bedroom benefit. Running shoes sounds like it could just be some generic step stuff. Shovels probably for the little dirt holes we saw once. But I don't know what these two would do. Let's go with a magnifying glass. Sure. Okay. Crest schedule changes. The service has been temporarily disabled as of November 4th. All work has been suspended at Mount Holly, and all domestic staff have been placed on extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. Okay. Staff announcements. I don't think anyone else has access to the network this month except you, Simon, so if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Oh, that's nice. Punch in and out. Also disabled. Okay. Remote terminal access. It is possible to connect to the other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA. View active terminals. Office, lab, shelter. I'm in security, so okay. So that's a note worth taking, I guess. Terminal password, Swan Song. Hopefully that doesn't change. Security, office, laboratory, and shelter. Yeah, I didn't get that myself, but I saw someone mention it in a mod channel, and then I picked up on it. They were like, they just learned about the play on words of the title, and I was like, what are they talking about? I haven't learned that yet. And I just like sat there thinking about it for a bit, and then it clicked in my head. So that's that. Electronic mail. Permission to this terminal does not allow for the access to the electronic mail. Only in the office. Okay. Mail. I feel like I saw a game in the past that did something like this, where each room lets you access a different portion of a terminal. Yeah, hear Squiddy say it out loud. That's true. Saying it out loud really would make that easier to. Oh, I did not mean to jump out of that. Easier to process. You gonna make me put the password in again? No, cool. Oh, yeah, I will. Swan song. Don't know if that'll change. Also, I wonder if the rank of the room matters. Like how high up the rank system it is changes what your room is doing for you. Data transfers. Not available. Joined or connected. Those are dead ends. Directory. Dirigiblocks? In the commissary, players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Dirigiblocks. To the dismay of bored members of the staff, the cabinet has not been in working order for the last several years. Although the game is not currently accessible, it is scheduled to be added in a future patch. Ah, that's cool. Bedrooms, we know how those work. Call it a day. Drafting. Yep. Draft pool. Color. Red is for red rooms. Thanks, game. Violet bedrooms, orange hallways, green rooms. I don't know what a green room is yet, and I don't know what a red room is yet. Blue for blueprints is the default. Okay. Draw. Drawing is the initial pulling of the 3-4 plans from the draft pool. Yeah, I get that. Okay. Ah, here we go. I want to know about these wings. East wing is rooms of the house that of the 9 rooms that are on the board of the very. Okay, so east is the edge, west is the other edge. Get it? red rooms. Grounds, the outdoor area estate. The grounds may include many areas of interest. The west path. Okay. Entry. Okay, yeah. Shows a door. Okay, so the door icon means it happens when you enter the room. Yeah. What does that gymnasium say? Whenever you enter here, lose 2 steps. Oh, that's not beneficial. Hallway. The estate has everything inside, as well as the grounds. The house, on the other hand, is only referring to the current rooms. Okay, so it kind of sounds like things I get in here I can use outside, but I can't leave the outside with them. Theoretically. House, on the other hand, is only referring to this. Yeah. Yep. History. As an architect, you may wish to view previous layouts and room configurations from days past. This useful feature. Why would it be useful? This useful feature can be accessed through the system menu. When your steps reach 0, you're exhausted. Yeah, I know that. Inventory. Items. Ugh. I apologize for yawning all the time. Oh. Floor plan. Room. Gems. Keys. Unique special keys that can unlock special doors or rooms that only appear in specific locations of the house. Okay, so I might have to write down if I ever find a key that's like fancy. Keycard door. Electric powered doors of reinforced steel that will only be used by the keycard are considered security locked. These doors appear with more frequency, higher rank you're in the house. coins. Locked. Oh, I need to stop yawning. I'm not even that tired. Floor plans that have a green border are known as green rooms. These rooms are associated with outdoor areas and gardens and are naturally synergistic with one another. Okay. One says green rooms do not cost gems to draft. Another one says you are more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. And then the other one is spread gems in each green room. Interesting. Drink some water. Does that wake you up? Is that a thing? All right. I have been fetched water. Thank you, Katie.
I sacrifice mine for you.
Thank you.
Drink more water.
I will drink more water. These rooms are often heavy in mechanics, often control systems. So, breaker box, power source, and experimental house features. Interesting. Reset. Each morning the house... Yeah. Permanent changes, however, do not reset. Okay, I'm assuming I'm going to get to the keyword permanent. Yeah, it's right there. Oh, hold on. Do I need to write that down? Local network name Blackbridge? Yeah, I'm sure it won't matter that much. Security locked. Yeah, we already know about that. Shops we know about. Keys for sale in the locksmith. Interesting. Permanent. Most things on the estate reset from one day to the next. It's the nature of the house. However, a few things are permanent and are usually marked as such. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Okay, I haven't seen anything marked permanent yet, aside from, I'm assuming, the antechamber. Special item. Yeah, rank. Each row is a rank. 10th rank can often be overheard. Ooh. Rarity. How often a floor plan is drawn from the drafting pool is determined by its rarity. There are 4 rarities: commonplace, normal, uncommon, and rare. Okay, how do I know? Spread. When a spread occurs, items are randomly distributed across all rooms currently active on the estate. The more rooms in your house, the larger the spread. Okay. One's locker room, spread keys throughout the house. The other one is office. Opportunity to earn and spread money is what it says on that one. Redraw. Some rooms and items allow you to throw back the first 3 options. Yeah, I know about that. I had one in my first run and I just never used it. Because I got keydoored, unfortunately. Stars. Several ways to increase the amount of stars visible in the night sky. Easiest method is drafting observatories. Each additional star creates new formations, constellation, which turn provide beneficial effects.
Thanks to Alex Rose 2050 for sub love bless. Also hi Futon.
Hi Squid, thanks for the 40 months. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. Beware of the red rooms. They offer powerful expansion options, but come at a dangerous cost. Okay. Tomorrow. Rooms that provide benefits in the future belong in the special categories of floor plans. Tomorrow rooms. They are marked as a clock symbol. Tomorrow you will enter the day with 10 more steps, I think it says. Start the day. A package will be delivered here the day after drawing. This room is the mail room. And coat check. Check one item to retrieve on the next day. Ooh, those are cool. Coat check and mail room are pretty nice. The sauna is kind of whatever. Hey, Willard. I am doing the thing. I'm learning. Think it's time to log out, though. Alright. That was neat. I guess it's time to go to nap, though. Day 2 has been unsuccessful. Yeah. And I haven't really got any objects that'll do anything for me in the future. So I'm definitely just going to call it a day here. Start it up again. I found people were complaining about the RNG in this game. So far, I don't really care. It sucked to get locked out, but like if the RNG wasn't such a big factor in this, I don't think I'd have any trouble. You just beat the game too easily. East-facing villa. It was in fact an east-facing villa. 10 new rooms. Okay. Here we go again. So I'm still looking for the apple orchard code. I have to find that still. There's doors outside that I've never figured out. And that's kind of it. On our... Ooh, almost stepped backwards by accident. That would have been really tragic. So the cards on the walls didn't change. I should make note of that. I don't know if they matter. Oh, the breaker box immediately. Don't tempt me with that. Oh my god, I really want to. I didn't get to get my combo going from last time. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I don't know what these mean, but I'm clicking them all on. Hold on, what does this say? Danger, toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor pan functionality. Please call DC Power if require assistance. Okay, well, I'm just going to power everything on except for the keycard system, and we'll see how that does to me in the future. I do need to find security before powering off my keycards is a good idea, but what's the worst that could happen? Parlor good. I get an item from the parlor, and the spare room just extends my side to the other way, which gives me a little more space between my upward options, but I think the parlor is just a little better right now. So, this is the black box. No, you are not. This is the black box. You are also not. The black box is not empty. All right, I'm just going to open the black box. You freaking morons. Ooh, what are you? Car keys again? Car keys again. That's twice I found the car keys in this specific room. Alright. Definitely a corridor. Jumping straight up to rank 3, huh? You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. That's actually probably... Ooh, billiard room. I haven't seen that yet. Oh, these are all really freaking good. I don't think I'm going to actually pick the drawing room because it's the same as the den, except it costs a gem instead it gives me a gem, but I get to, like, reroll, which is good, but maybe I want that later. But the billiard room... So the problem with the den here is it could get in the way of my entrance hall option. I think it's still better, though. I'm just going to take it. It might just be better. I almost want to go back now and do this first, though. Getting a little too carried away this direction at the moment. I'm going to go back real quick. Because I could make this, if I don't get a good option, I can make this a dead end and continue the other one. Like I could just take this or this. Ooh, both of these are good. I might take the observatory because I haven't really decided if I like the star concept yet, but it does give me a door in a direction that I like. So, oh, it cost me a gem though. I didn't pay attention to that. All right, well, let's go get our. Oh, I do already have the star. Okay, cool. I don't have to think about it. Now we're at 2-star. The twins. Does that activate like right now, or is it like how does that work? Do I have to like spend my stars on them, or is it just? I don't really understand. I mean, I guess I'll find out in a couple of seconds here when I have to go back to that room, anyways. So, can I see them from here? I don't know. All right, well. Commissary. Oh, these are some choices, man. Commissary opens the door in a good direction, but it costs me my last gem. And I have no money. Hallway does the same thing, doesn't cost me a gem, and the spare room gets me to the left side. So, I haven't really been on the West Wing yet, but going upper rank seems like a good idea. I don't like how far off I'm getting though from that direction. Really sucks for me. Are you still the West Wing thing? Yeah. Pantry or the billiards room? Billiards room doesn't really do me any good, so we're gonna go to the pantry. Okay. Courtyard here is probably pretty good. A nook here is also... Oh, man. These are good options. Items good. Courtyard good. Because the courtyard gives me so many directions. Like, I could courtyard here and immediately just get a closet off of it. And have my other direction. I don't get a key, though. Keys are really important, so I'm just going to take the key. Although I could have gotten a key in my closet. I don't know. Maybe I should have picked the courtroom. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. That's a lot of keys, man. A million keys and lock myself down to 2 directions, or a billiard room that keeps things going and gives me a puzzle to solve that I haven't even played with yet. 3 keys though, and a garage door that seems to be facing the West Wing is really intriguing. I haven't seen the garage yet. And I have the car keys, I'm pretty sure, so I think that seems like a good pick. Drop-off address is 14227 Sandy. So I'm gonna write this down, man. Car note. 14227 Sandy Heights. Small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny has already got the payment ready. Trunk? What is an upgrade disc? Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Yo! That's cool. Alright, we need to get a terminal. That is our primary objective. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for this, his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for. Okay. So there's 3 keys in here? said 3 keys. Where are my keys? Oh. Doink, doink, doink. What's this? Oh. Oh shit. Oh no. I'm gonna get lost in the woods. Drive away and escape it all. Yeah, fuck this place. Look, I just want a car. That's all I really need. I'm sad I've watched too much of this game to feel the need. Yeah, I did my best to avoid everything. I have seen literally nothing. I have no idea what I'm getting into. West Path. Hold on a second. That means I could unlock the door and probably circle back to my entrance hall in 1 step. 2 steps. Because I'm here. Step 1, step 2. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. That's huge. That isn't safe. Right, I can just open this now from here. Oh, that's so cool. All right. That's massive. Like, I don't think it's going to be that vital to do things for me, but like having that open right now is great for me. And it gives us a reason to bring back MS Paint. Alright. So we just found this area. And there's like water running through it. Like a bridge over it. So yeah. What are we dealing with right now? There's a fountain. Kind of up here-ish. I think I got... You know what? Hold on. Water's a little off, it looks like. Kind of a bridge over here. A path that way. Right? Or is this just 2 water paths? No, that's about right. Okay. And then there's like a fencing to wall over here off. So there's another door. What? What do you mean for trade? Holy shit. Yo, this is so cool. Oh man, this seems like every day I start by hitting this door, picking one of these rooms, and having benefits for the rest of my run of the day. Oh my god. So I could get like... Okay, so it looks like green rooms specifically have dig spots, is the concept here. It looks like I could combo a green room house with the root cellar and getting a shovel from like the keep an item for later system and just go to town digging on items. I'm going to pick the shelter for now just to avoid the red rooms. Just because right now I don't see the benefit of trading. I'm broke and yeah, is shelter in my list? It is in my list of terminal ops. So now I could put in the disc. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Whoa. What is this doing? The storeroom has been found on this upgrade disc. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Choose a bonus. Oh my. Oh no. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, this is nuts. 1 key, 1 gem, or $9 is the booster. I kind of think the key's the answer, but $9 is kind of insane. Because this is essentially, if you find a shop, 3 gems. So this one's never the answer. I would never pick a storeroom like this. The gems are nice, but this is 3 extra if I can get the right room to go with it. And this isn't a whole key. Is a key worth $9? Would I spend $9 for a key? I don't think I would in a lot of cases, but there are other ways of getting money in the game, and the keys are a little harder to find from what I've experienced. I mean, I'm sitting on a lot right now, but damn, I wonder if it'll let me change the upgrade when I need to at another time too. If I could be like, actually, I don't like that upgrade, and switch it out. Because like the main goal is having keys and stuff to get to the end. The dollar dues aren't. I'm just gonna pick this one. Upgraded. Cool. All right. Lock safe. Time lock safe. Time lock safe? What do you mean time lock safe? What time? Remain where you are for now. Given that the red guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled road access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I wonder if I can have terminal access to other... Ooh, hold on. This is completely different. Radiation monitor. Measurement of radiation detected in the house and surrounding grounds. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency program. What if I simply don't want to find out if it's that high? Man. We'll save that for if I run out of access in the game and then don't know what to do from there. Set unlock date. Hold up. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by time setting. You can unlock. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, time lock safe. Okay. Set unlock date. What day is it now? What? Yo, hold on. No, that's not. No. What do you mean January? The game has only talked to me in days. It hasn't talked to me in... Like, is this January 1st starting point? I don't know. If I make that assumption, hooray. But then what if it's wrong? And then I never get my time lock safe. As of November 4th. November 7th. I don't think anyone has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, know we're all rooting for you. So this makes me think we're in November. I don't know what day we're on, though. Oh, God. I'm gonna attempt to locate information on that, but I don't think I'm gonna find any in here. I'm gonna have to learn that somewhere though. Oh man, because the mail doesn't work. What was this one again? Not available. The glossary doesn't have a date in here. What is blessing? Offer, what are you talking about? A shrine? Eastwind. Have I read all these? What have I not read? Yeah. Outer room. Ah. Ooh, does that mean I have access to all of them now? That sounds good. Yo, what's tomorrow? No, tell me the date. Tell me what tomorrow is date-wise, video game. Alright, cool. So I needed to get to the West Wing to actually get my garage. So that was a good result. Getting the key and also finding Left Wing was really important. I'm going to leave the time lock safe alone. And I'm also not going to scan for radiation, because both of those concern me. I want to get what's in that safe, but I also don't know how. So I'm also done in these rooms all the way back to here. So we do want to walk this way no matter what. I am going to continue to investigate this area though. I haven't looked around fully. I'm starting to think these fountains don't mean anything. Because there's one here and also over here in the same west path. I was noticing there was one in every outdoor area, but now I'm seeing there's two in this one. Regardless, they go on Fountain Watch. So we get a fountain over here. I think there's a fountain over here. I'm going to go like this, just to indicate that there's like an underground area over here as well. Alright. And I'll just dotted line this, I guess. Cool. Let's see now. So I've got a door over here, whatever this is, and then a padlock over here that I couldn't figure out. I should probably put the padlock on this. Sure. That looks like a padlock. All right. The hell happened to this? I guess when I was reinventing my space, I ruined that. It's fine. We can kill all this for now. Something like that. Something like this is what I'm going to draw for now. Rest of that shit doesn't matter because it changes. So we've got 2 more doors to look at. I don't know what this platform is yet. Let's go this way and find out. At least I found a good use of my steps here. That was really neat that I was able to save my movement for this. And it lets me go check out this other door thing to see if it actually matters. Are you a door that I can do anything with? No, you're a weird door. Still don't know the point of this either. This seems relevant, like the fact that this is broken and I got some vision to some stuff over here. Seems like there's a purpose. I don't know what it is. I did see another door that far over that way, so it's worth 2 steps to go look at it. I just am not 100% sure if it's like a door or if it's just bolted. Not a real door. And so I'm just going to go back in. Didn't learn a whole lot, but that's fine. The trunks are here. I believe they use keys to open though, right? Yeah. I don't know if I want to spend a key on trunks right now. I could use the gems though. And I have 4. Ideally, I could purchase a sledgehammer to break them open with, but if I do get a sledgehammer, how far away am I going to be, right? Like I need 4 more bucks and to find the shop and to walk all the way back. It's a tough call. Guess I'll open one. 3 gems. Oh, man, I don't like leaving things locked. I have 3 keys though and 3 gems, and that's really important. I don't know what trunks can have in them. I've only opened 2. One gave me 3 gems just now. The other one I think gave me a key card and a random object, I think. Oh no, I got a... Yeah, no. Yeah, it was like a key card and a random object. Or was that in the locker closet area that I got that? I don't remember what I got. 1, 2, 3. It's not that bad to come back. I'm just going to move on. I don't think I care that much what it's going to have. I don't want to spend keys on it. Alright, so... Well, there's my storeroom. I think I just take the storeroom here. It's an upgraded room. It's got to be worth it. That's just too good. Now I kind of want to go back and open that trunk. So I will. It's going to take a lot of my steps away to do it. But that's fine. It'll be worth it. Hey, Alex. Oh, look at the cash. Yeah, that was worth it. All right, so we're rich. I mean, we have gems and a key. We have really good supplies right now. I just have to not get screwed over by my last door right here being a problem. There's a commissary. Ooh, chapel. I have a shelter to block the chapel, I'm pretty sure. So this doesn't actually matter. It's either commissary to spend my money, but potentially get trapped, or the chapel. I think I just take the chapel here, and I'm not worried about it because I have my shelter, right? Sheltered. Ooh. I got $5 from coming in here. These are numbered. Why are these numbered? Are these like the 7 house workers? Because they have like cleaning supplies. Well, that one doesn't. That one looks like a horse rider. What are you? You look like you have a feather duster. You have a pitchfork. Oh, that's cooking. Yeah, you're a chef. Hold on a second. What the hell is going on here? You're holding I can't remember the name of that tool. It's like one of those like digging things. So we've got grounds work. I don't know if this matters. I'm gonna write this down. I'm kind of curious. Chapel paintings, glasswork, glass windows. It's too late. I wrote glass. Images. 1. Yard work. Farmer. I'm gonna write farmer. 2 is a cook. 3. Oh, that might actually be a farmer. That might be the real farmer. What's a pitchfork gonna be doing? So that's like garden farming, but the pitchfork, right? Like they're kind of the same. 4 is a duster. Where'd 5 go? 5. 5 has a broom. It kind of looks like a plunger too. Broom. I'm just gonna write broom. You're 7. Where's 6? I missed 6. There's 6. 6 is the jockey. And then 7. Seven's a knight. It's like the head cleaner or something. This is so weird. Farmer? I don't know what's going on with that. I'm going to write it down, though. Very odd chapel info. And then there's something behind this one that we can't see. Not really sure what's going on with that. Alright. Billiard room that goes nowhere, bedroom that goes nowhere, or spare room that has a chance of being helpful. I'm going to pick the spare room because it has a chance of being helpful. Yeah. I wonder if this red room is blocked out forever, or if it's each time I try it to go through it, it takes one of my 3 shelters. Dead end. Drafting a bedroom is feet. That actually might be really helpful. I don't know if I want the item in the closet that badly. Closet for 2 items or more steps. Steps seem like they're going to become pretty important. But it takes a gem. I'm just going to grab closet. Hope for the best. You got a key and a die. The die actually might save me. Having the reroll is actually huge. Because I could easily just get dealt no entrances and I need it to roll kind of thing. Like right here. JR, welcome back for 46 months. It's a long time. We're currently on day 3 of our blueprints. And by day 3, I mean like 3rd day of the game, not 3rd stream. So this doesn't do me a whole lot and is dangerous because it points me towards the wall as my only direction. I kind of want to stay centered because there's more chances of doors that can lead somewhere. So I think I'm going to redraw and hope for a better Directional option. Oh, God. I did not get much of a directional option. The shop is really good for me. So I think I'm going to take the shop here. Because I have a lot of money. I'm just not really thrilled with what it's doing to me. Alright. Sleeping mask. Can it tell me what they are before I purchase them? Oh, of course, the sledgehammer's here now. Magnifying glass. Running shoes. Man, what do these do? I think the sleeping mask is going to give me more steps when I find a bedroom, which is huge. So that might be good. What does the magnifying glass do, though? Inspect documents of the states more closely. Whoa. Oh, I hate you for giving me that now. Oh, what do these do? Sledgehammer isn't going to be that useful to me anymore. I don't know what either of these do. Damn, I don't know what these do, and I don't know which one I want. This better not just be sprint speed. I'm going to get the mask, I think. I think this is going to have to do with bedrooms. I don't know what the running shoes are going to do. Maybe it's like a % chance to not lose a step when you enter a new room or something. I'm going to pick the sleeping mask, I think. Because I'm going to want to draft a bedroom. First time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, gain some steps. That's good. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. Do I have any bedrooms up yet now? No. It's not the end of the world, though. I don't think I want to spend all my money. Use special keys. What does that mean? I have a silver key. Huh? The heck does this mean? How does this work? It's like a roguelike. So let me pull up my MS Paint. You know what? I'm going to kill these lines as well, because these lines are actually just not helpful. Alright, so we started out, and you're out, well, I guess you start in the first room right here. And you got 50 steps to work with, and it's like a roguelike room builder. And you basically try to get to the end without locking yourself or getting dead-ended, which has happened to me in my 2 other attempts so far. I just unlocked this door, so we can kill this off now, which has allowed me access to a room up here that has given me new stuff. And essentially the concept of it is just try to get to the end. So right now I'm trying to balance some stuff. There's gems that help you buy better rooms. There's money, which we just used in the shop. Keys to unlock doors. And your step counter. These blue things are fountains, although I don't think they have a purpose, so I'm not sure if I should keep them on my map anymore. Yeah. This one kind of looks like a grill. Here we go. So yeah. And then, yeah, we're just kind of working. I got a car key that let me get into a car, and that was really useful for the garage. Got me a lot of keys. What is this silver key? Unlocking a door with a silver key will lead to a room with many doors. Ooh, that's a cool concept. I don't want it on this one. I think I want it in the next one. So I understand now what that means. That's good. Inspect documents more closely. Like this, for example. Oh, it does make it easier to read. I think I was supposed to get Swan Song with this. Is this like the only purpose of this, though? Because that's kind of a bummer that I was able to figure that out without it. That definitely clearly says Swan Song now. Well, I'm like there's got to be more purpose to a magnifying glass than just getting that password, though. Right? I'm not going to find, like, something random. I don't know. Very curious. Alright, so we want to use a regular key here. And I kind of want the billiard room. That's the one. Because it faces me the right direction to set up with my silver key. And I also haven't seen the room before, so I'm curious what the puzzle is going to be. Is it just play billiards? Or was it this darts game thing? What in the world? What in the world? Oh my god, give me a piece of paper to explain this shit. What is happening? Like balls everywhere. What in the fuck? What's the puzzle? Where puzzle? Okay. What the fuck? Oh, I have a feeling the position of the balls and stuff like that's going to be important. I got a note for this earlier, and I think I needed to remember it precisely, maybe. Although I don't remember it giving me info. Are you telling me there's no note explaining what I'm trying to do here anywhere? What the fuck? What the fuck? Something? There's a plus sign, a minus sign, a times sign, and a divide sign. I don't know why. I don't know what any of this shit means. Like, what does it want from me? Aren't the balls round? Polygons, probably. That one's got a 5. That one's an 8. I can't read that one. It's in a bad spot. That one's a 13. That's a 15. This is... I think it's the 3. Yeah. So then which one are you? I don't remember what the pink one is normally. I can't really tell. That might be the 12. I guess I could look over here. Yeah, it looks like that's the 12. Can't tell though. Also, not all the balls here are missing from here. There's like some that are still here. Extra chalk. I don't understand what it wants from me. That's so confusing. This is meaningless. And why is this lit up blue? There's no note anywhere in this room. This is weird. I think I gotta get info from another place of the game to understand what I'm doing here. Alright, well, I think this is the special key time. Cloister. Damn. I think we just use the passageway here. Because the gymnasium is free, and I don't get the loss because of my shelter. But I'm a little concerned about locking off my left side and only having the right to work with. I think I'll spend 2 gems for an extra door. I'm happy with that. This is so strange. I am very sorry. That was probably super fucking loud for all of you. That was really loud for me too. My book was just under a plate and it clanged loudly. My notes don't say anything with numbers. So I don't really know what it wants with me. Is this like trying to... And then there's darts here that are weirdly positioned as well. Those don't look like they correspond to anything over here. I'm gonna ignore it. I might have an opportunity to come back to it later. As much as I don't like the fact that my steps are running out. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. That's a lot of steps. Oh, man. Food for sale. Oh, man, I forgot about how good the food was, too. There was something really cool about the food that I wanted to pick up last time, but I don't have the money anymore. But it gives me a door in the right direction. So I'm going to take this one. I'm not going to go in it yet, though. No, I wouldn't like any reminders. Thank you, though. What the hell is this? What the fuck? Is this a keycard door? Is that what you're... Oh, shit. I powered it off. Oh, no, I doomed myself because I never found my breaker. I might have fucked myself here. Alright. Damn. Courtyard seems like the one to pick here because if I pick this, both my doors are going in the same direction and I could just lock myself forever. I could get a lot of steps, which are not really that helpful. So it feels like courtyard is the solution. I just don't like the idea of spending my only gem because usually there's a gem costed one. So if I pick this, then I'm losing an option for future rooms to pick. But if I commit to this one, I could also just be screwing myself by just dropping a door. I'm down a door if I pick this one. Gem for a door is essentially my trade right now. And since none of them go vertical, I'm having a lot of trouble reaching this antechamber. Damn. Going through the kitchen to open this door would have been pretty important, because then I would have known if I needed this choice. I'll pick it. I'm gonna go the kitchen direction first, though. We have anything in here? No? Nothing. Alright. Remind me what the shop sells. A huge amount of steps. Tomato soup, +5 for every red room in your house. I have 2, so this is actually 10 steps for $5. Not a bad choice, because I could go back to the commissary to buy... Oh, no, the commissary doesn't sell gems this time. Damn. 8 for 15 or 5 for 10. 5 for 10 is a better value, but when am I spending money ever again? I could also not buy anything currently, because if I... Oh, I only have 1. I didn't pick the second one. I never ended up choosing it. Well, let's open this door. Oh, This might not be a locked door here, so I might not have to open this kitchen door with a key. Okay, okay. Oof. I'm buying a club sandwich. And then we're just gonna go in here. Hope this... Oh, God. Another key to... Oh, no, 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 no. A free metal detector. Pretty sick. I wish it was a shovel. Although I think that's been there both times, so I'm not sure how shovels work. Oh, there's 2 of them in here. Wow, I really do wish I had a shovel, if that's what I think it is. So that's not going to work for me. I need to find a breaker immediately. Rumpus room. $8. Oh, the dining room. What do you wait? Oh, ooh, it goes up. I like that. And that'll get me a rank 8. And it'll serve a meal. Oh, man, that's huge. But the coat check. Check 1 item. I could check my metal detector, but then I'd literally instantly lose. Ah! It's either instantly lose or have a right side door that could easily just instantly be locked anyways. But at least I have a chance. Oh, there's 2 doors actually. Okay, so this one's just got to be the answer. Okay, we can get to rank 8 and have our meal. All right, it's coming together. Nothing else in here. Okay, so I want to go to rank 8. Oh, okay. You lose, you win. Walk-in closet 4 items. Wow, that's a cool one. I think the dark room is what I pick here because I'm blocking the effect of it. The bedroom's nice, but it doesn't send me to the top rank, which is massive. That's the winner. I'm going to open this door, though, just to see what it's trying to do. If it's locked, I'm not... Okay. Oh, God. There's the coat check. That's just got to be it. The bedroom keeps me going in a direction, too, and I get extra steps from it. And I could hit a nice item on the dead end. Or I could put my metal detector away for the next time I find it. I just don't think co-checking a metal detector is really that good right now, so let's see what I can get on the next room. This will give me a lot of steps. No items in here. What the fuck? Can I yeah, okay, let me do this. Am I gonna learn anything? I'm gonna find like a code scribbled in here for that orchard. Why are there numbers? Oh, why are there numbers? Why are there numbers? There's an 8 on that roof. There's a 5 on this wall and potentially also a 0. Over here there's a 2. There's what looks like an S over here. Oh my god, am I going to go insane? Is this game going to drive me insane? Oh no. This is bad for me. I'm seeing an 8, a 5, a 0, and a 2. Or is that a 7? It looks like a 2 to me. It looks like there's some 7s scratched out next to it. Am I seeing any other numbers? Because this could be the code for the apple orchard. Why does that look like a sideways 37? Oh. Oh no. This does not bode well for me. I do not like how I'm seeing numbers all over the place and no meaning to them. Because that could just be a roof design. Like, that doesn't have to be the number 8. That's a 5. That's as clear as day a 5. These could just be scribblies. They don't have to be specifically a 3 and a 7 and a 1. 1, 3, 7, 5? Oh, fuck me. Son of a bitch. I'm writing this all down. Greetings from Reddington card. Okay. No, bring me that back. So, I'm just gonna draw a little rectangle over here. And I'm gonna start marking down where I see the numbers. So I see an 8. Kind of, let me draw the outline of the mountain as well. So I see an 8 down over here. Give me that. So that's the 8. I'm not seeing any other numbers in this section at all. Nothing's jumping out to me. There's like an A right here, but I don't think that's important. And then there's like a backwards R right there, or a C, but I don't think that's important. That's a 5 and a 0, for sure, 100%. I see a 5, 0. That looks kind of like a question mark, not a number. It kind of looks like there's a 65 sideways on that house, but I don't think that's anything. Oh my god, it really does look like it. Hold on, I'm just gonna write that down sideways. 65. God fucking damn it, I'm losing my mind. There's a 2 on this house. Above this house, sideways, is what looks to me like 1, 3, 7 space 5. And I'm not really seeing anything else in the nonsense of this. God fucking damn it. Baby Roz? I actually never watched that movie. Alright, I want this to just be like a nice happy dead end. A veranda. A wine cellar, that's huge. I could use the gems. That's massive. Going in. Doot. Huge payoff. That's massive for me. Happy to obtain those. I don't see anything else in here. Nothing really interactable. MCC. Oh, don't make me write that down. I don't know Roman numerals. Wine cellar. MCCX111. So that's C. Which one's a C? Is C 100? So that's what? 1213? 1213? Oh, maybe that's the code. 1213? That might be the orchard code. Alright. More than anything, I feel like I'm losing my mind, but got some options. Can't open these still? No. Okay. So, let's go to this dark room that shouldn't matter. And, oh, I have to enter this first to get the ding. Ding. What does that mean for me? What's my dinner due? Have dinner. Yeah. Why would I not? Oh, I guess if I want to wait for a boiler room? No, I'm eating dinner. Dinner was served. Huge steps. Alright. There's a gem here. Oh, fuck. I can inspect these now. I don't think I'm going to get anything from inspecting some of this. This is just a person. There's not really a whole lot to obtain from some of that. What's this? Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of the ladyship. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as a large print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Okay, something about the West Wing. I don't think that'll matter. Oh, you're putting puzzle pieces together now. Look off. I've got so many codes written down. Oh, 1128. I can't believe the picture with numbers in it is me just going insane and probably not related to anything. God damn it. Yeah. Oh, boy. Alright, well, we got more. I don't think this one's going to have anything important in it. It's like nothing off here, right? Yeah, seems about exactly as I see it. She is one of the 7. What are you holding? What actually is she holding? That looks like fireplace tongs or something. I didn't see that in the 7 glassed paintings of helpers. Whoa, 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 whoa. Suddenly they... Oh, that's a broom. Never mind then. Why is there 2 of them? Don't drive me insane like this. Don't make me play Spot the Difference. That is a feather duster, yeah, now that I see it. So we got the broom and the feather duster. So that's numbers 5 and 4. Purpose of that information unknown. I don't think I'm going to gain anything from looking at this in a magnifying glass. Yeah, like nothing's coming up here, so it's not like a fancy magnifying glass, it's just a magnifying glass. There's so much to look at. There's another one. Why do they have so many of these? Don't make me play Spot the Difference, please, I beg of you. It's still the same number. Mr. Man. Yeah, why isn't it giving me extra info? Syncaco, I already knew about Syncaco. This isn't anything new info-wise, I don't think. Not learning. I'm not learning. Why do you have another one specifically for this? Oh, I was expecting like something in the reflection. Why is there a tub? Why has he got a bat? Hold up. Was there a bathtub behind him in the first one? Yeah. Weird. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Green memos in Hartley's room. But is this a red note? Because red notes are false. Shit. I don't know. Green memos in Hartley's room. I've never found Hartley's room. Are always false. Note might have been read. But everything's red in here, so I don't think it was I don't think that's actually a red note. Because if this was a red note, it would tell me nothing. But if it's a green, if it's not a red note, then that information actually means something. Because if it doesn't mean that, then it doesn't mean anything. Because the negative of that would just simply be they might be false, and you don't learn anything. So I have a feeling that's telling the truth. What's up with this? Why the second one? I guess just for dramatic effect of more pictures. Are any of the hung ones anything? No. Okay. Okay, so this doesn't truly matter. Okay, well, yeah, I'm not opening that. I'm opening this if I have to. Yeah. And we need... Whoa. Oh, this one's massive. Is it actually massive? Not really. Because if I'm going to the antechamber through the right door, it doesn't really matter which one I pick here, because I just need the right door not to be locked in any form, which it will be, because I read something about I need levers to open that. Ah, fuck. I don't think it matters that I'm getting to the end here. I'm going to pick the pool just because I like the concept of it. Fuck. Can I go in the water? No. Pool rules. Draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft 3, yeah, I know how that works. Oh. Some are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool and removed at the end of the day unless no running. So being here was pointless because I don't have the lever to open this. And otherwise, I'm stuck. So hopefully this isn't locked. Oh, no. Alright, well, we have 2 key doors that are blocked by key cards, and we have 2 doors that are blocked by keys. But otherwise, we're stuck here. We got really far, though. I just don't know how to antechamber my way through that wall. Alright, well, I have a magnifying glass, so at worst, I'm just going to backtrack and look at everything I've seen this far. Yeah, I'll let you enter just far enough to splash a bit. That would have been nice. I can't go in that room. I would lose a step. I had 2 steps, really. Yeah. Well, this was a pretty good experience, though. I got pretty far. So let's go start trying to find thingies to look at with my magnifying glass, which I obtained at the shop. So I should have nothing to magnify all the way up here because I've probably done it. So it's just a matter of backtracking from this way. Oh, and I have this billiard room that I never figured out what the hell it's trying to tell me. I have a lot of steps still, so I could try to go back and find that room that told me about the... This bedroom. Is this... No, I think I'm looking for the... There's a dead-end bedroom, I think, is the one that talks about the darts game. I just don't know what the fuck this is trying to tell me. Blank plus blank minus blank blank blank, like what? What do you want from me? Is it trying to get the score like end on 10? Like what does that mean? I think a smart choice would be for me to wander around and try to look for notes to read. I just don't think I have any. Maybe I'll just fuck around and click on something. Maybe I should fuck around and click on something. What numbers do I have in my book? Is this the regular numbers? Yeah, sure is. Nothing too weird here. Okay. I'm not sure how I want to meddle with this. I think I'm just going to click a number and see what happens. Whoa. 10? This might... Is this addition? Maybe this is 6? Okay. This might be the minus, so... This might be 4. No, that's a triple, right? So that's 14 then? No. 10, 6... Is that not 30 minus 16? For a 14? Am I being dumb? Should that not just be a 14? Do I not know how to play darts? Like, isn't that 30 minus 16? What do you mean that's wrong? I'm gonna try 4 then. Oh god, what the hell? Why is that 6? I guess that's 10? No? What are you talking about? What the fuck does it mean? Ten, 6. So like oh, I forgot it's multiply before the divide. 10, 6, 6. This doesn't make sense of anything other than a division, though. Because 20 and 2 or 20 and 6, if they really wanted to be 20 and 6. Although the last time there was a yellow number, it was a 10. So maybe it's a subtraction and it's an 18. Okay. 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 So dartboard. Dartboard, dartboard, dartboard. What room am I in? Billiard room? Billiards. Dartboard. Blue is whatever. Yellow is subtraction. Blue is add, I guess. Yellow subtract. What we have here is probably a multiply. Pink is multiply. I'm assuming the last color is going to be red for divide. So that should be a 20. Oh, why would you? What the fuck? What kind of... I don't even know the order of operations, though. Like, oh, am I doing here to here, 6 to 13? So it's an 18, theoretically? Yeah, I don't feel like I learned a whole lot. But now I have 2 keys and 2 key doors, so I can at least open 2 more rooms. That's not a door. Yes, this is the door. Guess I go this way. Alright, so now we can go through here and through up there. 2 more rooms that we can look at. Oh, we can get that security room. Oh, wait. I need security. Because I have the breaker box. I just need security to turn off the keycard doors, and then I have 2 more doors I can work with. Okay, this is all coming together. Okay. Keycard system. Settings. Set security level. I don't see how this matters. I'm going to set to high. And I want to change offline mode to locked. That should work fully. What do we have left? Nothing defined. And I'm pretty sure logging into the network has no purpose. Do I have to do it caps lock? Swan song. No. Okay, cool. Doesn't matter. I have yet to see these matter, but no, at least I can look in here and see if there's new stuff for me. Edition. Some, however, are permanent editions, such as those found in the drafting studio. So there's a drafting studio out there. I don't think any of this is new, though. So view terminals. So we have the shelter one. I can connect to it from here. What does that do? Oh, it lets me use it. That's really cool. But I still don't know what day it is. So. Like, this isn't gonna do anything on these ones. let me swan song here, but I'm not learning that much. Okay, is this door locked? Because if not, darn it. Okay, that's fine. We're unlocking the door no matter what, so. Maid's chamber, less likely to find items laying around your house. That doesn't matter though, because we already have access, or we already have a shelter blocking it. I kind of want to pick that one just so that I've picked it, because I haven't picked it before. But I already solved the darts though, so I don't care about the guest bedroom. The steps are nice, but I have 1 billion already, so I'm not too worried about it. I think I'm just going to pick this one just to see what it does. It opened the pool room for me. Interesting. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. As unprecedented sends, we inform you that our benefactor has passed. The death of it. Yeah, I misread. In addition, in following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work has been suspended. All live-ins death will have a 1-month paid leave. So I think day 1 is November 7th then. And we're on like the 9th. Oh, I know a name. Broom lady is called Mina. Broom number 7. Nope, where's broom? 5. Mila. Don't think that matters, but why not? Oh, this could be huge info. Who are you? I got no info, it turns out. Simply a picture. That's a bummer. Okay. What is this? Lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. That'd be cool if I wasn't at the end of the game. Theoretically, I have 2 rooms I can go in now that I've keycarded them off. So I should be able to go this way now. And go through this door. Yeah. If I pick the gymnasium, it'll be the last, or it'll be my 4th red room, and it won't be sheltered, but it'll give me access to areas I haven't been able to go to yet. I also have not had any rooms on the east wing, which is insane. I'm gonna pick it. That sure is a basketball room. I'm not gonna go that way. Just for the sake of, I don't want to leave it and get, or I don't want to lose 2 steps by going in it, going this way and coming back up and then going that way. So, although, it's about the same. Either way, I'm going to go this way instead. All right, sauna. 20 extra steps in the next day, or, man, it is refusing to let me go to the back wall here. I have to pick the sauna. It's the only one that matters. Office had a terminal, though. I probably could have maybe picked that one. Okay. So that's what the metal detector does. I had $3, but not really any purpose to it. Cool. Alright, so let's go straight right into the gym. So we'll just go like this. Hoople Sports. Nice. Love some Hoople. Running shoes. Oh, now I get to learn what they do. Occasionally save when traveling long distances across these state grounds. Hey, look at that. That's what I thought it would do. So I guess that's for backtracking purposes. Looks like we're picking the rumpus room. Unless it... Does that dead end? No, it doesn't. So we're picking the rumpus room. And it's our first time entering our rumpus room. I'm aware, metal detector. I'm just trying to investigate the room. Relax, buddy. Okay. Cool place. I'm rumpusing around over here. What? Insert coin. What do you do?
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened.
Oh,
at the sound
God.
of the dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
What the fuck?
The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something. Something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
What the fuck? I don't even know what that meant. Not even slightly. Holy shit. What the fuck? I don't, like... Am I putting that in my notes section or am I putting that somewhere else? Like, what the hell was that? The doesn't speak until the next day thing kind of makes me think it's, like, specific to the run. So, like... I'm gonna just write, like... Alzara Prophecies. And just write it down. It's like on a beach. He said white sand specifically, right? So in white sand, unable to find anything. Cat, red flag. Wind, but the flag doesn't move. And then the last one was the door was like, I'm trying to like reprocess that. The door was like in like a sandy area with water. That was so fucking weird. I don't feel like I'd learned anything from that. Okay. Thanks, man. Jesus. Yo, talking fish? Aw. Okay. And I'm out of keys and thus out of doors. Cat with a red flag. Holy shit. This was a really good run, though. I got so many more rooms than normal. 10, 11, 13, 24, 27, 28 if you're counting the antechamber. That's not bad. I gotta like walk out now. And then I have to remember I have money. Buying a sledgehammer doesn't help me. I could get something in the kitchen to eat for more movement. Sure, why not? I'm not doing anything with the money. Right? That's the only shop left. Yeah. Unless I find something I could have spent money on after. Just purchase literally all of it. And now I have a shitload of steps to work with. Not that they have much of a purpose. But I don't care. I'm gonna double check these areas. I don't think I'm gonna find anything, but I have a magnifying glass now, so if it lets me look at something, I would really like to. It doesn't look like it. Okay. Some small step wasted, but that's okay. That's okay. There's a bishop here. I've seen some pawns around. I think that's the first bishop I've seen. See? Pawn. Currently here. The storeroom, I don't think has anything worth... I could... hold on. No, you're just a doodle. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. It's just a doodle. I still don't know what the point of that breaker box is. Like, what is doing this to actually do to these rooms? What do these mean? What's a VAC indicator? Because I have two of those rooms. I have the gymnasium and the dark room. I turn the power off in them. I don't know what that does. Maybe it makes the red room negative effect stop happening? I don't know. I will give that a look. I also have the garage. I got all three of them. That's really curious. So I guess you would want to turn these two off and the garage on, which is, I believe, the opposite state that they all started. So it kind of feels like the strategy is toggle everything and then get a security room to turn the keycard doors off forever. Now I have this magnifying glass for this, right? Which there's nothing to magnify. 2 trunks, 3 steps, 1 gem. Like, I don't. It's like a today thing, right? Like, I don't know. This is weird. I don't understand the star concept yet. Hallway, pantry, nook. I think the nook has something I might want to look at. And then I could go to the garage and step outside. So I guess this is not a bad idea. I doubt this is going to have anything worth magnifying. This one, the cook could be named Bridget. It's possible. They left a note in the pantry for one Bridget, but it's not a kitchen. The kitchen is here. And I didn't see any notes for the kitchen. Ah. Purple division. Order of operations. Ah, that's how it's all solved. Now I know. Now I know. Malt. Perp is division. And its order of operations is left to right. Which is kind of the opposite, but whatever. And then we've got, what is this? Sinclair has many secrets that help something, whatever. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all 4 sides. Must be a way to open. Yeah. So maybe I need to find more of these little cards to read. This is the 3rd time. I wonder if it being the 3rd time is relevant in some way. Okay. So I'm going to run to the shelter real quick to give that a look. My math is correct. I want this time safe to open. If tomorrow is the 4th day, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want it to open on the 10th of November. So I'm going to go with the 11th. At 10 a.m. I wonder if it lets me change it. I can't. Radiation monitor. I don't want to do the radiation monitor yet. This should open start of the day tomorrow, though. That's my theory. So that's what I'm aiming for. I could be wrong. But that's what I'm going with. I want to know what's in that thingamajig. Looks like it's getting night out. Oh, I still have the orchard to go to as well. A lot I would like to do right now. Private drive. Oh, this counts as the grounds. Okay. This counts as the campsite. Do I have anything worth, like, magnifying here? No. Alright, so now we want to open this. Which in theory is 1128. Right? Where'd that? Yeah, 1128. Yes. Permanently opened. Permanently added. Starting tomorrow, you'll get an extra each day. Oh my god. That's huge. That's so huge. I think my next day is going to start with 90 steps. Which is insane. Way too much. Oh? I'm gonna have to light all 4 of those, aren't I? To get my... Get my antechamber found. Gardener's logbook. When I first came to the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor kept no notes, no logbook, no records of any kind of the various garden and green rooms under the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom. I'll make it. Okay, so the groundskeeper is this person. Don't know if that matters. I would think the groundskeeper was the one with the fancy tool and not the pitchfork, but I don't know. I'm going to write it down just in case. But I'm going to give it a question mark because I'm not certain. Alright. I've been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance, and east yard. I haven't been to the east yard yet. I have to find a way out from there still. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Espen's death and ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I will take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep. Ooh, majority of them are only draftable on the perimeter of the house. Terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, secret garden all fall within this category. I haven't seen most of those. That's cool. Oh boy, what is this? Oh no. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundkeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot of both the east and west wings of the house. While I found that, while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots, it was clear the inconvenience the undertaking would produce. Oh, fuck. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks. The project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the root position has direct relationship with the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Oh my god. So here's the deal. You are entering my paint sheet of information so that I can fill it in myself if I ever get a shovel. Haven't yet, but that's okay. Let's put this down here. All right. A few years ago, the Baron made a long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electric power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as most every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside the house still connected and powered by gas line, including but not limited to the orchard's smudge pots. Smudge pots found in the apple trees here, critically necessary thanks to the cold temperatures. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost. When they're not in use, the gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. Interesting. Does that mean turning this light on is going to fuck up the house? Bring this down over here. Oh, shit. Are you the pitchfork one? No. Okay, so that's Rinna. My bad. Rinna. There we go. So now I know about Mila and Rinna. Two of the whatever these are. Alright. After a few months of idleness, I have finally a new cause to champion, and I've submitted a request to change the scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Arinda currently in the cloister with the much more appropriate angel, Rinna. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? So Arinda is likely... I would guess Arinda is the farmer one, but I don't know that for sure. I would just assume that they put the wrong one, aka the one with a pitchfork, for gardening. When the pitchfork isn't gardening, it's for something else. But I don't know that information just yet. Though amused, I don't think Anne took the request too seriously. She did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Oops. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth and am too scared to cast my smith. My best tradition. Okay. Tending the cloister. What is the cloister? What the hell is the cloister? What was that? A little table on the ground thing. Okay. Okay, so that's exciting. Neato. I've lit a fire. To which purpose, I don't know, but I'm going to leave it on, I suppose. So I'm not sure how to open that, but I'm going to have to figure it out at some point. So I have to like find gas lines to ignite all of these, I assume. To what purpose, I don't know. But it seems important. Interesting. So The other thing I find curious was this area in here. I feel like I have to clear these out at some point, and I don't know how I'll end up doing that, but it's potentially going to happen down the road. All right. I think we're at a point where it's ready to call it a day. So I'm going to try poking around in the other stuff, and then I think I'm going to save and quit on calling it a day, because I got like dinner to do tonight. Clean up and take a walk and all that, so. This was really neat, though. Oh, I should probably take a peek at some of these, too. No, that's not going to have any extra info. So where did I want to go? I wanted to go to the gym and the dark room, because those are the ones that I turn the lights off of. It could have been that one as well. Very strange. There's a lot of extra lore in this game that I don't know if it actually will matter down the road. Oh shit. Yeah, that just didn't happen because the power's off. Okay, so turning the power off is really important. Breaker is an extremely good room, or the utility closet, because it turns off the negative effect of both the dark room and the gym. No, it doesn't. It might not turn off the negative effect of the dark room, actually. Not 100% sure if it's a good benefit in the dark room. Why is Milla such a small statue? Ah, body twitched there. All right. Okay. Call it a day. That game is neato. West-facing villa, 30 rooms, rank 9, 110 steps, 10 more new rooms. This is a pretty good villa. I wonder if you can only get one side, because this seemed intentional by the game to not let me in here. Very interesting. I don't know how the antechamber works. I'm supposed to pull some levers, and the game hasn't even shown me one yet. It's quite surprising based on how much I've seen. That's okay. We got some learning to do. Alright, I am done for today. So thanks for watching. I'm going to send you guys to Andy, because he is doing some Link to the Past rando. He's doing a Bunday seed, which is basically very cursed settings. But yeah, it should be fun. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night, everybody. Or afternoon. It's not night yet, but have a good night anyways.